Okay. Recording good. This is Michael Ellis, and we're resuming the Wolverine circuit. So, I basically went through and soldered everything except for the few connections that went through the project box. So, basically how I did that was I took the soldering iron and just burnt, or melted rather, a hole in the project box. It was pretty easy, and then you just clean it off with your scrubby thing. And then I drew the wires through there from the coil. If you can see that, I drew the wires through from the coil, and they went through nicely like that. And I marked the one that was the positive or the reverse polarity with tape, so I know which one's which. And I have two coming in through the ground, basically for the what's in our circuit. When we're looking at this, we have actually we don't need that side. For when we have a ground that goes to the battery straight, and a ground that goes around through the resistor and through the green diode to detect unusual activity in the circuit. So I went through and then soldered everything in. On the positive side of the diode, I put a white white wire just to make sure I know which direction it's going, and that was to the resistor, and then to the sorry, I'll show that. It was to the resistor, and then to the ground of the capacitor, and then the black side was the negative side of the resistor, or of the diode rather. And that went to the negative side of the battery holder. And when I pull these through, one will go to the, well, they'll all go to the negative side of the resistor, I think. Wait, yeah. They can all be attached to the negative side of the resistor. That's a common ground. So we'll get those done. Or wait, one goes to the battery, one goes to the common ground. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's right. Referring back to our circuit, when we get the common coming in through the box, shoot, did I do that right? Oh yeah, when you get the common coming in through the box, one side goes to the common of the resistor and the capacitor, and one goes to the positive, or negative rather, of the battery. Why do I keep saying positive? It's so confusing. I'm sorry. I'm a little off. So we have one going to the. Oh, actually, looks like I already soldered in a connection from the battery to the negative of the resistor. So we only need one to hook up. Okay. To the common ground. So we have one to the ground of the resistor, and then we have one going straight from the resistor. So we have, this is the resistor up here, rather. Or no, sorry, up here. Got it backwards on the camera. This is the negative of the resistor, sorry. It's really hard to see. This is the positive of the resistor, which is marked with white because that was on the diode. So that this is the commons, and one goes to the coil circuit, and one goes to the negative on the battery. This is the battery hookup. One goes to the battery hookup. So yes, there is a short between the positive and negative of the resistor on the battery. So the resistor and the battery get shorted out. And we're doing that on purpose because we want to see if there's any unusual voltage surges going on from our coil activity back into the ground, or into the ground and into the negative of the battery. So that'll show up in our green LED. Otherwise, there shouldn't be any activity and the green LED should stay off. But we're doing this just in case that happens. The green LED will turn on. So there's that. So I got to actually solder that on if I can find it. And then we have the white positive of the we have the white positive of the diode, rectifying diode. Sorry, this is your diode. Oh, there we go. Okay, with the white diode, we have the positive of the white diode that has the negative on, or that's facing towards. You can tell by the band. It's facing towards the coil. We have the white positive coming off of that. The other one is taped up from the other diode on here. So that positive goes to, where does it go to? Our capacitor. It goes to our capacitor positive white. So we'll twist that on. Sorry, can't see what I'm doing. So I'll twist that on. Actually, I'll bend this up so it's a little more. So it's going on the positive of the capacitor. Yeah, so we'll solder that, and we'll solder the negative onto the commons. That's okay. Now our soldering iron just heated up, so we can start to use that. And I've got goggles on, so we're ready for doing that. So I'm going to solder the white positive on to from the diode, the black diode, the rectifying diode to the whatchamacallit. If you're looking at the circuit, it's the capacitor positive. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. Okay, and then we have the, what didn't we solder on? The two negatives coming in, and one of them is soldered, needs to be soldered to the